Word to describe both football teams here in New York this season, and the Jets and rookie Geno Smith are a shocking 4-3 after an upset of the Patriots yesterday. And on the other end, the Giants 0-6. Have lots of fans just wondering, scratching their heads. Now, let's go beyond the X's and O's. We've got Joe Spano, syndicated sports radio host and sports byline, and Mike Bako, DailyNational.com sports editor. Thank you so much, guys. It was crazy yesterday. We're talking about this on the news front, and I just want to know you guys to look at this. It is the video of the guy punching the girl. And if we could just roll it. I don't know if you've seen it. Take a look right there. This happened after the game. And you see it, and we're going to highlight it right there. It's kind of ridiculous. I mean, the first thing I thought about, the only other punch that I really saw of a woman and a man going at it was Snooki, right? Mm-hmm. And then you see this. What your reaction, guys?
I mean, when you see something like this, you go to a Jet game, you go to a Giant game, you really go to any game where there's two rivals playing, where there's beer involved. Yeah. I mean, these things unfortunately happen. You look at any sports site on a Monday morning, whether it's at MetLife Stadium here in New York or any of the other stadiums around the country, it's just happening more and more and more.
Here's the thing for me.
Yeah.
It's a sporting event. It's not life and death.
Yeah.
Put it into perspective. That's number one. Number two, it's a guy hitting a girl.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It's just not right.
It's just not right. And, of course, there's an investigation that is now continuing as a result of that video that has gotten so many hits online. Can you imagine that? Yeah. All right, let's talk about the Jets. Wow. They were lucky to win. Can we just say that?
They were lucky on a couple of fronts. The very controversial penalty, which is a new penalty that was put in the league this year. Let's talk about that penalty.
Break it down for us.
All right, basically, the rule is it's another one of these rules on point-after touchdowns or field goals to enhance safety for the players. You're not allowed to push your teammate from behind into the line, into the wedge, for lack of a better word.
But this is the first time that we've actually seen it in action, right?
Well, it's a brand-new rule that started this year, and it's yet to be called before this play.
Okay, and it got called, and a lot of people are going, what?
The only person who I think understood the call and was happy about it was Rex Ryan. He got bailed out for really making an ill-advised call, trying to go for that 56-yard field goal in overtime. He got bailed out, and in his post-game press conference to say, wow, it's really great that we finally got a break to go our way. And he must have forgotten about that roughing the passer call and Geno Smith in week 1, which helped him get another field goal try. So these are some of the things that you look at the Jets' record, 4-3, it could very easily be just the other way around.
Geno's doing really well, and we can't deny that. But let's talk about the defense. Your take on that?
Well, they took over the second half of this football game, and they're the reason the New York Jets were able to win. They controlled the line of scrimmage, and they really neutralized Tom Brady and the New England Patriots running game. They were real effective.
And your take on that?
And the Jets turned it around, and they ran the ball. You look at Chris Ivory going over 100 yards, but you're not putting it in Geno's hands. He was able to do exactly what he needed to do. You saw how good he was in the first half. Second half running game really took over.
So it was all about defense, and then it was all about the running game.
Absolutely. I mean, and Geno making big plays with his arm again. He makes a lot of 20-plus yard completions down the field. He's fourth amongst all NFL quarterbacks in doing that, and that bodes well for his future development as well.
So what do you think about Geno this season? So far, so good. We've come out here a couple of times, and Geno's been,
Well, anytime you're dealing with a young quarterback, you're going to deal with inconsistency. What you are seeing is when he's good, he's very good. He's doing things that Mark Sanchez never did as the New York Jets quarterback, which was make big plays down the field. Yes, there's the turnovers and there's the rookie learning curve, but I think when you see the big plays down the field, I think that puts you in a position to believe that he can really be a very effective quarterback for a long time going forward.
We got the Giants tonight on PIX, so what can we expect today? Can we expect anything?
Can you expect anything? I think
all the Giants fans are going, no.
I think you're probably going to expect a Giants win. This is the perfect matchup. I think this is the perfect matchup for them. If there's one team in the league besides the Jacksonville Jaguars that's almost as dysfunctional as the Giants, it's the Vikings. Bad pass defense, but I think it's really going to come down to the running game. They have to follow the model that the Jets did against the Patriots. They can't just have Eli Manning throwing 40, 50 times. They have to mix in the running game. That's what's going to win.
They got to feel the pressure. This has to be a must-win kind of situation.
Well, you're playing a team at home that's on its third quarterback. So the realities are Minnesota's not a very good football team. Defense has been hugely disappointing this year, and they're on their third starting quarterback. That's a team when you're in your own building that you have to beat. So go out and win the football game, Giants.
All right, go out and win. Did you hear it? Let's do it, boys. We could do it. Thanks, guys, for coming in.
Thank
Always
you.
very good to have your perspective. All right, you see it right there. Monday night, don't forget, you can catch the